Hello everyone and welcome to the All-Star race here at North Wilkesboro for the NASCAR Cup Series. Of course, we made it in with our clutch move in the All-Star Open, and we are underway here in the All-Star race. So already moving, flying by 3-4, bunch of cars on the outside lane. Behind us, Byron, contact around, goes to 24 of Byron into McDowell, and he crashes, and the caution is out on this opening lap of racing. William Byron gets turned by Eric Almirola up the racetrack into Michael McDowell and Ross Chastain. So you see the 24 gets hit by the 10 as they get pinched down as I flew Byron on the outside when Byron gets turned up into McDowell. Big hit. Byron spins around. We stay green. Now we work on the outside here of Hamlin. Briscoe trying to get the outside. Austin Dillon give him a huge shot to get 3 wide. Move up and bang into the wall. He goes down the track. We go. And here into turn 1, 2, and again the back of the 31 and turn him around at that. Of course, caution is already out for the 24, and the 31 now destroyed. He will crash into the pits and be knocked out of the race, as well as 17 Chris Buescher. They will both spin out and be done. And now we get back underway here, lap 8. Big contact there, the 12 Ryan Blaze. We try to work our way up here. Our number 36 Market Basket Ford Mustang. Now the inside of the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. Use him up. Move into 5th place now. But now, huge block on the 12 of Blaney, who gets it into us. He goes up the track, into the wall goes Blaney and Briscoe. We continue on and stay green. As then we try to get back to the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. to get back into the top 5. Give him a huge shot here. Absolutely send him way off. We give him such a huge shot that we lost control. We both save it, but it cost us some time on the 29 of Kevin Harvick up ahead there. So go to the inside of the 19 of Truex, contact with him, use him up, move him out of the way. Now we are into 5th, going after Harvick, Josh Berry, Tyler Reddick, and Kyle Busch. Your leaders right now in the back of the 29. Get by Harvick into the back of Berry, into the wall goes Berry into us. We stay greens, we both save it. Denny Hamlin though gives us the bumper, punts us up out of the way. I'm not too happy about that one. As we try to race him and Joey Logano in 4th position, we get back on their outside. Working now to get back into the 6th position, which we do. As now we get back to work, chasing down the 48 of Josh Berry, our good buddy from the All-Star Open, if you saw that. What an experience we had battling each other throughout the race. As now we try to catch back up to him to work our way up into the top 5. In contact there with Josh Berry, who is inside now. Battling for the 5th position here on to lap 11 with 90 laps to go here in the All-Star race. We now clear the 48 of Berry right there with that sent through the corner into 5th now. And now we get to work chasing down the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. and the 29 of Kevin Harvick as we get this green flag run going right now. We are looking great. We give Harvick, it looks like a little bit of counter here. Whoa, he gets loose. What a save by Kevin Harvick. We nearly spun around in contact with Josh Berry there, back into the bumper of the 29. Really putting the work in to try to get 3rd now. It looks like the 8 of Kyle Busch must have pitted because he's disappeared from the top 10 completely. We now go to the inside of the 29. Harvick completely use him up, move him up out of the way, and we're into 3rd here at North Wilkesboro in the All-Star race. So Tyler Reddick leading, Truex 2nd, myself 3rd, Harvick and Berry the rest of the top 5. As now we move on to lap 43. We're going to go clear the 19 Truex for 2nd and get by Reddick, but that's actually not for 2nd. We actually came down pit road, fell 2 laps down pitting, and now have charged our way back up, just unlapping ourselves from 2 laps to now 1 lap down, going by the 45 and the 19. So we still have a ton of guys to pass for position here and get back on the lead lap. As we go around Eric Jones, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Chase Briscoe. And now we go after the 41 of Ryan Preece, Joey Logano, Corey LaJoie, Michael McDowell, and such on. Kind of LaJoie around, he goes into the wall, goes LaJoie. Contact in from myself into this bumper of LaJoie. He goes around the wall, and the caution will come out, which is going to hurt us, as now we're going to be trapped 1 lap down. And we're going to stay out here, but we're still going to have to try to fight to get back on the lead lap with these 2003 rules here. As we get right in the back of the 7, and boom, he goes right around into the wall, into there as we get around him. Of course, caution out. Not what I wanted to see, so now we got to work our way by the 34 of Michael McDowell, which we do. We go by the 10 of Eric Almirola, and the 3 of Austin Dillon. We're going to spin the 3, nearly wreck ourselves in the process. And oh, he gets drilled by Joey Logano on the 22. It's going to knock both of these guys out of the race, Austin Dillon and Joey Logano, from that hit right there. They will both be done. Of course, Logano, one of the guys expected to be really running well, and with a destroyed race car. See, we get in the back of the 3 right there, up into the wall. He goes crashing, and bang, Joey Logano pile drives him. Both guys out, and we fall behind Almirola here in the race back to the line after that incident. So afterwards, of course, Classic B goes right into him, wrecks him completely. We spin, we hold on to it. And now we're going to try to fight our way back on the lead lap here on lap 50. Martin Truex Jr. is battling for the lead back there with Christopher Bell, who nearly gets wrecked back there. He saves it. We're racing lap car Ty Gibbs. As right now we're trying to unlap ourselves. Myself, Gibbs, Chastain, and Kyle Larson. We're all going at it as we hold off Gibbs right there on 51 as we try to drive away from the pack right now. Great turn 1 and 2 right there. Pulling really tight. Chastain's going to turn Ty Gibbs into the wall. Ty Gibbs and Ross Chastain. Ty Gibbs just got Ross Chastain into turn 2 here at North Wilkesboro. Chastain, of course, the typical Chastain things, just completely turns him for no reason, gets himself into the wall, wrecks both of them in the process, costing both of them the lead lap and the 5, which is perfect for us, because now we're going to get back on the lead lap here at North Wilkesboro and be back in contention just past the halfway point, back on the lead lap, just have to go to the back of the longest line. As now we get back underway here at lap 57. We are now on the lead lap and starting to make some passes here, working against Ryan Blaney and Chase Briscoe. Of course, chasing down our good buddy Josh Berry in the 48. Give him a big shot here into 3 and 4. Put him right up in the wall. Just cutting right to the chase there. Just punt him up out of the way. We got another guy coming down pit road, LaJoy. He's been coming down pit road pretty much every lap. So he's pretty much out of contention now. He's really outside of Ryan Blaney. We're to catch McDowell, Priest, and Suarez. As huge wiggle right there. Almost wrecked the trouble. Blaney. We go to his inside. Now we're trying to make a pass, get physical with him, use him up, move him out of the way, give him the old boot scoot and boogie. And now kind of like a McDowell. He hangs on to. He nearly wrecks. Chastain just pitted. As now we look to make a move on 34. Give him a bump here for position as we continue to battle. And now down the back straight, we get in the back 34, and he goes into the wall. McDowell and Suarez go crashing into turn 3 as we just punt our teammate McDowell right up the track, clean out Daniel Suarez, who is innocent. He gets collected as we just give the 34 a shot, and boom, there he went. I didn't mean to actually wreck him like that, but there he goes. He crashes with Suarez. Now racing back to the line against Ryan Priest, and Martin Truex, hard hit off the wall right there. Caution out afterwards. Of course, Priest a shot up the Truex, bang into the wall. They both go. And we're under caution. Then we're going to get back underway here a little bit later. Lap 64. We pit, so we're still at the rear, trying to catch back up to the front of the field here. We have lost the hood of the car now as we battle against the 9 of Chase Elliott for 16th place here at the back end of the lead lap. But we have fresher tires now, so we can actually compete and find ourselves in a great spot here to be in contention for the win, hopefully, as Brad Keselowski now comes down pit road, sacrificing lap. Him and LaJoy both come down together. Behind Larson, underneath Michael McDowell, now 3 wide, aggressive move. We make it work. There's the 12 we get by him. Now we're chasing down Christopher Bell and Suarez. We try to go in the middle. That doesn't work, so we go low, move by the 20 and the 99. Get into them. They get into each other, but a nice 3 wide, almost pinball shot right there to move. We get in the back of Josh Berry. We bounce off the wall, battling now for a spot just inside the top 10 now. Berry running in 10th. We run in 11th, I believe. Actually, no, we're in 10th. Now taking 9th away from the 48. We can take 8th away from Chase Briscoe. As you see our and we slam the 48. Josh Berry down the racetrack. He bounces off the inside wall, up the track, into his teammate. Chase Elliott goes into the wall. Hendrick destruction back here. But we continue on as we look to the inside of Martin Truex Jr. now for another position. This time for 6th place. We go by him, and the Chastain up in the wall, and there they go. Chastain and Reddick into the wall with William Byron. You guys are running 3rd and 4th, and Chastain was a lap down. We get into him, and we just give Chastain the boot. And unfortunately, Tyler Reddick and William Byron get collected, and the caution comes out, which is not what we wanted to see. But we bop him, and there he goes. You know, with Ross Chastain, you just don't mess around. You just cut to the chase, move him right out of the way. Reddick, unfortunately, innocent bystander, as well as William Byron. And now we're working on making our way by the 54 Ty Gibbs. We just fence him right there. Get by him in the 10, being aggressive. Find behind Kyle Busch, Eric Jones, but Harvick leads, and we will cycle out to be 3rd here at the caution fight. And clip Kyle Busch in the wall goes the 8 of Kyle Busch. The caution came out. Now we get back underway here with 27 laps to go. It's going to be a battle for the lead. Myself and Kevin Harvick side by side here into 1 and 2. Harvick clears as we work to the outside of the lap car of Kyle Busch. We clear the 8 of Busch and get right to the back bumper of the 29, and the battle is on down the back straightaway. Myself and Kevin Harvick for the lead here in the All-Stars. We go underneath Harvick. Side-by-side contact made. We get the run. He's on our outside. It's going to be a drag race to the line. We're going to clear the 29 and take the lead here in the All-Star race at North Wilkesboro, away from the 29 of Kevin Harvick. As now we move on to lap 77, 24 to go, coming to 23 to go. Harvick is putting the pressure on us for the lead, and Denny Hamlin is looking in third. As we go a little bit high up the racetrack, try to go down to block the 29. He turns it inside wall. Harvick puts us in the wall, going for the lead. So we full send it, trying to get back to his bumper, and instead take out the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Caution is out now, and afterwards, we're now going to get a look from the onboard Denny Hamlin. What happened right there? Harvick gets into us, turns us into the wall, and then we just send it right here. And you can see Denny nowhere to go. We just completely drive him up into the wall, take him out in our blind rage, trying to take out the 29. Oh, and he gets drilled by Ryan Blaney. Now Harvick's on board. We were going through the block, but he didn't lift and straight up turned us into the wall. That's what really upset us right there, is that he didn't lift or even consider us, and just straight up dumped us right there. So we were going after him here. We were on a mission to eliminate the 29 of Kevin Harvick at all costs. Now he just completely wrecked us for the win, even sending it and slamming the wall like that, because we are going after the 29 right now. So he races back to the caution flag. He slows down, and this time we don't. We go sailing up to the bumper of the 29 here. I mean, really going after him here. Here we come. We're going to sail the 29, spin it to the outside wall, and drive full throttle Harvick all the way down here into the grass with ourselves. Really showing the frustration that we have here at the 29. Here's a full speed replay. Bad block, and then Harvick just wrecks us there, and then we probably could have avoided doing this to Denny Hamlin and still had a shot chasing down Kevin Harvick, but of course I didn't think of that at the time, because I was very frustrated with the 29 Kevin Harvick, and from here it was just get him and absolutely destroying. That's what it was at this point. So it turned into an absolute war between myself and the 29 and Kevin Harvick, who we were honestly trying to race respectfully the whole way. And then of course we just, I admit, my fault for a bad block, but still, he didn't have to wreck me like that. So afterwards, we really go a little overkill here, spinning the 29 out the inside wall, trying to knock him out of the lead in every way possible. Our goal now is to make sure he doesn't win this damn race. And I get back underway, 17 to go. We were battling Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson back here as we made a pit stop and actually fell one lap down due to that pit stop because of the Kevin Harvick damage that we suffered from Kevin Harvick wrecking us. So now we got to try to work our way back through this pack, and the tie gives up on the wall. He goes into Suarez, they're wrecking the cautions out once again. That is not helping us, because we're not where we need to be to actually have a caution help here. It's only reducing the amount of laps we have to make our way up to the front here. As we get into the Ty Gibbs, Almirola gets into Suarez. They both go crashing the outside wall. That is the reason for the caution here. I was just really trying to get as many spots as possible, trying to get back into contention here, and Ty Gibbs and Suarez get collected. And now in the race back to the line, we fall behind the 14 and the 1, and now we go full throttle, because you know who's leading this race right now. You know we're going after him. So afterwards, we once again get back to the back of the 29, pull in front of him, park it in front of him, pull like a Denny Hamlin, Ross Chastain Gateway 2022. We just park it right in front of Harvick. And we just hold him there. We hold him, we keep holding him here until a little bop back there. Elliot Keselowski makes some contact, but that was the first. That was the first little incident, and then he's trying to come back here with the 14 Chase Briscoe, so you have a fast back to get a replay of what just happened. So Harvick's trying to get his positions back. He goes full start, so he turned right into Briscoe and collect Harvick, sent him spinning and damaged off the bumper of Chastain, and we hit him there to add more insult to injury. Really showing our frustrations with Kevin Harvick right now. We were done, so now we get back underway here. 12 laps to go in this race. Now 11 as we're trying to get back on the lead lap. We have a 3-wide blockade in front of us right now of Truex, who's battling for the win, and Kyle Busch and Chastain both like. So we absolutely said to use up Chastain. He goes crashing into Truex. As I tried to clear Chastain before that would happen, I knew that would happen. It doesn't work out for us, and so we still come up just short getting on the lead lap. At 29, now I'm like, except we're out of contention. So now mission is destroy Kevin Harvick, slam him in the outside wall once again. And now at this point, we're just trying to end Kevin Harvick's race and make sure he doesn't win this All-Star race. Nearly climbed on top of him right there. Held him up, had him run to Larson. And then here, we're going to make some contact with the 29 and put him into the pit entrance wall. Take him out of the race, so mission accomplished. Kyle Larson, your leader. Right now, we're barely on the lead lap with 5 laps to go, but it's definitely not enough time to drive through the entire field. So right now we're just trying to survive, get to the finish, as Kyle Larson now leads and looks to win the All-Star race for the second time in his career, for the first time here in NR2003. Of course, he won the 2021 All-Star race at the Texas Motor Speedway. As now, really at this point, it's just Larson really pulling away here till we take 2 to go. Come to the white flag this time for Kyle Larson. That'll be the All-Star Race winner. A white flag. Final lap start. Curtain one bank here. North Wilkesboro for the 5 of Kyle Larson. About to get an All-Star Race win, which I believe is his 3rd career All-Star Race win, if I'm remembering correctly. And be $1 million richer after today, and of course win at the historic North Wilkesboro Raceway. As through the final corner, Kyle Larson, going so slow behind Kyle Busch right now, but gets back to the line. Kyle Larson wins the All-Star Race at North Wilkesboro. Your runner-up is going to be Christopher Bell, followed by Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Preece, Tyler Reddick, William Byron, Josh Berry, Eric Jones. Might down your top 10. We bring home a 12th place finish. A solid 12th place finish, but thinking what could have been. What could have been after that Kevin Harvick incident. That's the story of the race. Myself versus Kevin Harvick. As Kyle Larson walks away $1 million richer with his 3rd career All-Star Race win. As he's your winner today at North Wilkesboro. And everyone's banging each other. And we just... I don't even know what we're doing here after the race. I was trying to catch up to Larson to try to give him my congratulations, but he pitted and just vanished before I could get to him. So we'll see the points. No points. So until next episode, I hope you all have a good one.